everybody. Hey everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Here to do another video. I haven't uploaded any videos in a while because I've been extremely busy doing this, that, and the third. So I decided that today I would upload a video, and basically today I just kind of want to I guess not really vlog, but I guess it is really like a vlog. Like, I just want to talk about, I guess it's trending right now. It's hashtag what is pretty. So I wanted to talk about that. What is pretty? I think that like pretty can be described in so many ways. Most of the time when we think of pretty, we think of a stature of being like, a pretty girl who's, effortlessly dressed, who's impeccable, fun, easy, caring, and loving to be around. But pretty is so many other things. Pretty is, I guess, a state of being sometimes. And then sometimes I think like pretty can be the word pretty can be tarnished because we have instances where people are sarcastic, and we find that as being, instead of labeling it as being sarcastic, people say, oh yeah, she's really pretty, and it's actually like, oh no, she's really sarcastic. So like pretty is a lot of different things. um and then you have pretty and then you have beautiful. And I like to consider myself as pretty beautiful. Like, because sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, oh, I think I'm pretty. And then sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, oh, I think I'm really beautiful. So I just thought that the best mesh would be to just say that I'm pretty beautiful. So, um, let's see, like, with pretty, um, pretty is, it's kind of like a word that, it's a word that I really don't use a lot of, because I mean, like growing up, it wasn't something that I heard a lot. Like, oh, she's pretty, or like that's pretty. So it's pretty to me. It's kind of like it's a foreign word, pretty. Um, and it's kind of like my mind is like kind of conditioned to feel like if I hear the word pretty, then it's like pretty mixed with me. It's just not a good combination, and it's because of how I've been conditioned all my life. But I think that you know, I guess thinking or wondering about like what you really think pretty is really a great question. And I actually really like the song that's out now, Pretty Hurts, because when you really do think about it, like some of the lyrics that Beyonce sings in the songs, like what's in your head, it doesn't matter. You're a pretty girl, so I mean, who cares if you know what the square root of 64 is? All we want to do is see a pretty face, But what's pretty is being able to know, like, hey, I'm smart, I'm fun, I'm energetic, and that's pretty. It's not overdoing anything. It's not being proud. It's not being boastful. It's not arrogance. It's just a state of being. Like, it's a, it should, to me, I feel like pretty should be like a tranquil state where like nothing can rupture you, nothing can shake you, nothing can make you feel, you know, incompetent. It's just a state of being, you know, pretty. Like, but pretty shouldn't be like, okay, well, yeah, you're pretty, so that's all you have to do. All you have to do is just be pretty. All you have to do is wake up every day, put on your makeup, put on some really cute clothes and just smile and be pretty. Pretty should be something that exudes from you. Like, it should be an energy that you just have. Like, your energy is so phenomenal that people want to be around you. You give off a good aura. People see you and they automatically feel like their day is gonna be better because you just bring that beam of sunlight into their life. Like, that's pretty beautiful to me. And it's kind of hard to come by, because like in today's society, is we're focused on stature, we're focused on labels, we're focused on things that we can't even take with us when we leave. Like, you know, okay, so what? I got a leather bag. Okay, if I die in like 15 seconds, what does it mean? What value does it add to my life? It's just the cute girl with the leather bag. It's a lot of things. We put too much focus on material things opposed to focusing on what's important, like character, humility, integrity, uh, just being fun and loving and caring and understanding to people, asking questions when you don't understand. We don't do that anymore. Instead, we are sarcastic, and we do it in a pretty way. And that's why I kind of feel like, pretty hurts is, like, yeah, it's a world of sarcasm. And if you're not smart, if you're not strong, you can get devoured. Like, the pretty world will eat you up and spit you out like yesterday's lunch. So I just think that being pretty is hard, and I'm kind of, like, growing up, I used to be so upset because, like, I have sisters, and one of my sisters, well, two of my sisters, I think they are so, like, pretty, and not in like a sarcastic way. Like, I just feel like they just have this energy about themselves. It's just like whenever you're around them, you just feel like, oh, like pretty, you feel girly, you feel love. It's like that energy that they give, and I think that's pretty. And it's not like they're not pretty in a sarcastic way. They're pretty as in like, hey, we're fly, like let's get fly together, and that's pretty to me. So I mean, pretty goes beyond what I can say, no pun intended. But I mean, pretty is like so many things. Um, it's what you make of it. You can make pretty be a beautiful thing if you're loving, and if you're full of hatred, it'll just always come off as being sarcastic. So I just kind of feel like, in our actions, we should be mindful of how we display and show others what pretty is. Like putting on makeup and high heel shoes and, you know, cute earrings, cute jewelry. Yeah, that's pretty, but it's like if you're doing it to make others feel beneath you, then no, that's not pretty. So it's like it's really something to think about, and it's like I'm not sitting here, I'm not pointing fingers, and I will say this as a disclaimer, a hit dog holler. So if somebody views this video and finds it offensive, it's because maybe you're guilty of some of the things that I've said in the video. And yeah, so yeah, pretty is a positive energy that is exuded through your love, through your actions, through how you treat people. It's exuded through your confidence. Pretty is a state of being. Pretty isn't being sarcastic, mean, and hateful. Pretty is uplifting others because you're sure of yourself. And when you're able to do that, pretty no longer hurts. Pretty feels phenomenal. Be a phenomenal woman. Pretty hurts. And yeah, pretty could be an ego trip too. It depends on how you put it. So yeah, pretty is a lot of things. And um I mean I really like I do like the song because primarily like when she says that pretty is like a disease created from a nation, which is so true. Like we've put so much emphasis on image that we forget the simple things in life. And I just think it's good that, you know, it's being brought to the forefront and people really think about, how you treat people. Just because someone walks around with their head high and, you never see them break, it doesn't mean that when they go home and when they're alone at night in their bed or in their room or in the shower that they don't break down and cry. Everyone has a breaking point. And, sometimes your actions could be what causes that. And I just think people should be really mindful of how, you interact and treat people. Like, even, sometimes people make me so upset. I get so upset. And, sometimes I lash out. And even in the midst of it, it's just like who I am as a person. I can't, if I do something wrong, I can't even like continue to function or move on until I try to correct it to the best of my ability. And sometimes some people don't care. Some people hurt your feelings, and that's their intention. That's their pretty intention to like be hurtful, and you have to find that that beacon of light from within of you, from within your soul, and say, hey, you know what, this person may have said this, that, and a third about me, or today wasn't a good day for me. But whenever it's not even necessarily looking in the mirror and seeing yourself as pretty. It's waking up in the morning or realizing it while you're walking to your next destination. It could be your car, it could be to class, it could be to the grocery store. Just realizing it, like, you know what, I did this today that was positive. I did this yesterday that was positive. I have these ideas growing inside of me, and I really feel like they're going to manifest into something beautiful. That's pretty. Like, just not letting anyone just, take your joy, and just giving joy to other people, especially when they're in a dark place. So that's what pretty is to me. Pretty is a whole lot of everything mixed in with a whole lot of nothing, but it's up to us to decipher what we want to be our foundation, our platform for what we believe to be is pretty. So remember that jealousy is a weak emotion. Be grateful for what you're blessed with.